doesn't matter. The SEC doesn't wait to turn up the intensity. An early season matchup in the Southeastern Conference. Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you at the half.
We're deep in the heart of Texas at Darrell K. Royal Stadium, the site of today's battle. Wright is on the field to kick this one off, and everyone in the stadium is ready for this game to get started. He's to the 20, and he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. Simon gets 7 yards on the play. So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
This is the worst thing you want to see. Is your quarterback not only getting sacked, but getting hit like that? Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job of taking care of it.
Third down, 12 yards to go. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Johnson takes it to 21, makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. The Tigers and their coaching staff, Kirk, just happy to have a guy like this in the program. Their offense really clicks when he's playing.
Well, I think it gives them the diversity that they're looking for. I mean, at times they're going to run the football, other times they're going to try to air it out. When you have one guy that gets so much attention on the outside, it just seems to open up other aspects of their offensive attack. And they've done a good job as an offensive staff of putting together a good plan. And I'm sure we're going to see it again today.
Pass out to the tight end, but it's incomplete. LSU's got a guy that statistically is leading the conference right now. And he has got the attention of everybody in the country, including the coordinator. From their own 29-yard line. Second down. Right around the 32-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. play and tough on the offense. Fires to his tight end, nothing doing.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that throw.
Gibson is back awaiting the punt. Calls for the fair catch. Every drive's important in a tie game. I look for both sides to come out with some urgency. Quick out to his receiver. Down he goes. Out the 36-yard line. Gain of 6.
You get 6 yards, and that makes picking up the first down very reasonable.
From their own 36-yard line. It's second down. Complete. He's got room. Steps out of bounds. The 37-yard line. Get to that quickly. The 48-yard line.
That's a really nice pull on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
From their own 48-yard line. First down.
The quarterback hit his man on an out route, and the defender was in man coverage. As a defender in man coverage, you cannot get beat deep, and as a result, the underneath routes are going to be there. As you can see, it worked out great for the offense as they were looking for a new set of downs.
Going deep. Lays it out there. They'll bring it down around the 9-yard line. They got burned on the blitz that time.
Yeah, no question. I think you have to mix it up defensively, but when you blitz, you better put pressure on the quarterback. Here, they weren't able to do that and got beat deep.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Receiver incomplete. And he's tackled at the 7-yard line. A couple of yards at most on that pass.
Wasn't a huge gain here, but at least you know as a quarterback that when you throw to this senior, you're putting the ball into some sure hands.
The ball's on the 6-yard line, and we've got 3rd and goal. Tackles out of the 1-yard line. Texas is looking to go up by 3. Kicks away, and it's good. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what do you got?
The Buckeyes came into today's game ranked #1 in the country. Boy, their critics are going to have a field day after this performance. And for Tulsa, they start the season with a victory. Tulsa gets the victory 38-31. In other games, time to get you up to date from Eugene. And for Oregon, we might have an upset percolating in this one. The Cavaliers lead 31-28.
Wow, what an upset. I'm not sure anybody would have predicted that one. Howell has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Johnson from the 1. He's taken down at the 18. The Longhorns really took care of business on defense that first time out, Herbert.
One of the great traditions of college football is this defense and the way they play with such passion and enthusiasm in this environment. We're seeing that again today.
And while they are behind, they know they can knock things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. He's out of bounds. 20-yard line. From their own 20-yard line. Second down. We're set to get restarted as the offense looks to build on the success of their field goal on the last drive. Texas holds a field goal lead. He's taken down at the 5-yard line.
It's pretty impressive. Accuracy is important, but just as important is having receivers that can make plays.
First and goal from the 4. They're knocking on the door. He's tackled around the 4-yard line.
That brings up second and goal.
There's a perfect play call. They looked like they practiced that one a few times.
And he hits the PAT. A short 3-play, 20-yard drive. And the result, 7 points. The score now, 10-0. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Longhorns have found a way to shut this offense down, but hey, it's still early in the football game.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit for the way they've played up to this point. But just based on watching these teams and preparing for this game, I'll not be surprised to see this offense eventually find itself and start to execute much better.
Has it to the senior. 6-yard pickup.
Well, he really didn't have to do too much there to give himself a little room to make the catch.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Listen to this place. Jackson was the intended receiver on that pass. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
It was a good hold by the defense on third down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
Allen awaits the snap. Signals for a fair catch. These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
On the ground, right side. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 34. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. The defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
Throws it deep. So they're going to try to determine if the receiver had possession and was inbounds or not. So the referee initially calls it a catch, but we'll get a second look at it here and determine if he was inbounds when he hauled it in.
And that play happened so fast that it was very tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
Well, I think the play warranted a review, but the call on the field stands. The short yardage defense here. They line up to kick this one away. Longhorns really came prepared to play defense today, and the plan is working.
Well, so far in this game, you've got to tip your cap to the defensive coordinator. He has clearly done a very good job of getting his team ready to play, and they have done a nice job of slowing down this very explosive offense.
Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive.
They've been beaten soundly on both sides of the ball, and we haven't even gotten to the second quarter.
And now he's got room to run at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, LSU!
They look awesome on that play. A well-thrown football and a great effort to get the ball into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. LSU ready to kick this one off. It's fielded at the 2. Tackle made at the 16. Longhorns are parlaying some of those big plays into the lead here in the first.
Well, it's nice to see explosion plays for this offense. They've done a really good job of executing, finding some of the one-on-one opportunities, and taking advantage of it.
6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, they might be able to force them into a mistake.
Fires out. Ball on the 13-yard line. Big play, and it's first and goal. They're really putting a nice drive together right now.
It seems right now this defense is having a hard time guessing what the offense is up to.
versatile and instinctive safety. He makes a big-time play here with his recognition of the run, comes up and does what he does best, which is making a nice, sure tackle on the ball carrier.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Well, the question now is, how will they respond after losing a couple on that run?
Still 8 yards away. Now it's 3rd and goal. And a quick throw. And he's tackled at the 7. It's up, and it splits the uprights. Let's throw out to Reese now for a studio update.
The Ducks ready to go at Autzen Stadium. Let's take yet another peek at this game. Back and forth they go, two heavyweights slugging it out. Virginia has the edge, 34-31.
I don't expect that score is going to hold, but boy, that would be an upset. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. From his own goal line, he's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. They need to show a little giddy-up now, because if they don't start eating into this deficit, they could easily fall out of the game. Here's the throw. I don't think you got anything on that. Second and 9 coming up here. All on their own 24. In a hurry. Incomplete pass.
This wide receiver is very frustrated. You can tell by his body language. He did everything he needed to do to get open to be able to make a big play. The quarterback just didn't put the ball in the money.
I don't know if they'll be able to hear his cadence in the midst of all this mayhem. Around the 28-yard line. The defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the sticks.
And that's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the first down marker.
Gibson back to return it. Calls for the fair catch. They'll come back out with some confidence from having put through the field goal last time. Second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Clark gets the ball. Nice run to the outside.
They should continue to run the ball. If they keep this up, the defense will wear down very quickly.
So at the end of one quarter, the Longhorns lead 20-7. Back to the action now here in the second quarter. Catches it, and he's looking for more. He's pushed out of bounds. The 44-yard line. second down and about 2 yards to go. Fires quick one open, and he dropped it. Throws it to the outside. What a pick!
That's exactly what they needed, Brad. Somehow to get the football back to their own offense. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry, and that turnover could help them out.
From their own 26-yard line. First down. And he's hit immediately. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
That was a nice play. Anything you can do without being penalized to prevent the offense from moving forward is always a plus.
From their own 29-yard line. It's third down. Gets to that quickly. And he's immediately tackled.
When they broke the huddle, I'm sure everybody knew the ball was going to go to this receiver. And he still brought it in to give this team a big lift.
He gets rid of this one.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Quick strike, and he drops it.
The pass was right on target, so that took a perfectly timed hard hit to knock it free. Strong defense to deny the completion.
Fires it out. He's tackled at the 37-yard line. Not a lot on that one.
You know, this veteran-wide receiver is not always easy to stop. So that's a good job here by the defense to slow him down.
Allen to punt. It immediately the ball is loose. One who's almost unstoppable in that first quarter. Maybe since then it's not so much that way.
They've been sluggish here in recent series, but I think it's important they still have the lead. This is where some leadership needs to assert itself, and somebody needs to make a play and flip that switch to get this offense going.
Great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Short yardage situation here. Second down and 1. Run right side. And they make the stop at the 36-yard line.
That makes it 4 and 3.
Hey, that's a heads-up play there by the defender. Get those hands up and something good may just happen.
Johnson will be the return man. He drops it. Signals for a fair catch.
Getting the ball to your tight end and allowing him to make plays in the passing game can really open things up on the outside for your real speedsters.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. Gets rid of it. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Third down now. They need to get it out to midfield. Really one of the very tough places to play in college football, and it's no different today. He goes out of bounds around the 44-yard line. They couldn't get the first down.
Now here they were hoping to get a few extra yards after the catch. Give the defense credit. They held him short.
Gibson is back awaiting the punt. Let's see how the offense rebounds after fumbling on their last possession.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
From their own 34-yard line. Second down. He steps out around the 37-yard line.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open up a bit more.
Out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Patterson is waiting for the snap. Comes for the fair catch. They're ready to begin another drive. Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
From their own 27-yard line. Second down. Little handoff. He's on the run. He's to the 40. At the 30. To the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers.
Did you see how explosive he looked? He had his sights set on the end zone, and he was not going to be stopped.
And he hits the PAT. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
Deadline at the moment, tied at 14.
And for Texas, anytime you got a shot at moving up in the polls, you've got to be motivated. I'm sure that they're going to be keeping a close eye on that one. Wright gets set to kick this one away. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Texas, 6. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Little screen pass. And he's shoved out at the 43.
Quarterbacks love it when they have a wide receiver who can take a lateral pass and turn it into a big game like this. I mean, not only is it an easy throw, but it looks great for the quarterback's stats.
Here's a screen to the wideout. He's taken down at the 46-yard line. Nice running play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
From the 46-yard line. It's first down. Caught out of the open. He's at the 30. Down the sideline. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. Hold everything, folks. There's a marker down. Let's get the call. That penalty and move them back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
Texas with a 6-point lead. Wide receiver screen to the right, and he's hit immediately. The man defense proved to be too tough against the screen.
That was an excellent job by the defenders. They fought off their blocks and found the ball before the play had a chance to develop.
Third down now and goal to go. On the 11-yard line. He's wrapped up for the sack.
That is a loss of 7. That brings us 4th and goal.
The kick is up, and he's got it. They line up to kick this one away. He'll return it from the 1. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
And he throws it away.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions, especially when the defense starts to get pressure. You've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
They give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 23. From their own 23-yard line, it's third down. Listen to this place. Completely stopped immediately. He made the catch, but he didn't get the first down.
Yeah, right now, the way this defense is scoring, there's just no room for him to get upfield for the first down.
Awaits the snap. And he knocked it. defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
Here we go.
They'll bring him down around the 32-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 32. Throwing right. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And he's tackled at the 3.
That makes it first and goal.
Here they go. First and goal, down by a couple of possessions. Watch out for a pass play when you're in a goal line lead. Jackson gets the carry. Tackled for a loss.
Think about the speed and instincts it takes for a linebacker to get from his position into the backfield to make a play like that. That's well done.
Third and goal from the 3-yard line. Everybody bunched up tight defensively.
That could have been a huge shift in momentum if they were able to hold on to that.
Here comes the offense. No doubt looking to take better care of the ball on this drive.
One general rule in any game is to hold on to the ball. If you're in the negative in the turnover department, your chances of winning decrease exponentially. Quick throw. Good work here by the defense to keep him from making something more out of that play.
So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Here comes the defense. There's a very impressive open field tackle. Second down now. They're just a few feet away from that first down mark. Throws it in a hurry. The 49-yard line. Away here on second down. Here's the halfback. Down at about the 43-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And there he goes. Around the 17-yard line. And this play is number 8 on the drive.
To react that quickly on the throw and prevent this from becoming even a bigger game.
From the 13-yard line, it's second down. Pocket holds. LSU's going to have to use their second timeout of the half.
This passing game can be very effective if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. He's taken down in the backfield.
This guy's just an amazing playmaker. I'm sure we'll see him compete on Sunday afternoons.
It's second and goal. Ball on the 5. Tackle made at about the 3-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. And this is the 12th play of the drive. Cloud on a counter. Touchdown, Texans! And he adds the extra point. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
Vogel's strength as a runner has carried him into the end zone for a touchdown.
And for the Longhorns, they'll be monitoring that score carefully, I'm sure, because if they pull out a victory today, they're going to move up in the poll. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Oh, man, did he take a hit. So we're just about ready to return to action. They'll work the right side. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Throw's complete. He's got space to work. He's at midfield. He's tackled at the 36.
Once this guy gets into the secondary, he can be a real problem to bring down. He can shake off a lot of tacklers who are smaller than he is.
And he stops the clock with a spike. From the 36-yard line, second down. Intercepted.
I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
The crowd really making it difficult. First after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt. It's up, and he just drilled it from long range. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is just a solid kicker.
30-17, Texas. LSU to kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 27. What a memorable night it's been for this wideout, Kurt.
Yeah, Brad, I think with this performance today, he's really sending a message to the entire country that this is a guy you've got to be aware of, and you better be prepared for if you line up against this offense.
How do you defend against a guy that burns you for big yards every time he catches it? If this defense doesn't find a way to slow this guy down, they're not going to have much of a chance to win this game.
The last time we saw this offense on the field, they drove the length of the field. And you think back to what that defensive coordinator tried to do. He tried to change some things up, but nothing seemed to work. It's going to be interesting to see how he can have an impact on this drive.
Inside the 30, and he's taken down around the 24-yard line. We've played a half. The Longhorns lead 30-17.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. Exciting first half there. It seemed like every time you turned around, there was another big play. Both of these offenses coming up with yards and chunks, and it really paid off for them in the first half.
Yeah, and it's one thing for offenses to execute and get little plays here and there and continue drives, but it's really nice when you hit home runs. It's really nice to make it simple and say, all right, we're going to get about 50 right here. We're going to get about 30 right here. You know, the offense came simple. Great job playmakers making plays, breaking tackles, spinning off players, making big gains. Listen, it makes offense very simple. There's no secret to it. If you got all explosive offenses that can do this and can get big chunk plays, they're going to score a lot of points every single game.
I can only hope that Nessler and Herbstreit will bring the same type of intensity to their call of the second half that David and I brought to the halftime show. Of course, they always do. That's it for us here in the studio. Time to get you back out to the guys for the second half.
All right, Reese and David, thanks, guys. Second half action just about ready to start. He just drills this one. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. On the ground, left side. He's out to the 30. Gets out to around the 38. From their own 38-yard line. First down. Pass out to the tight end, but it's incomplete. Stop around the 50-yard line.
Very well-designed play that time to give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good gain.
First and 10. Ball on the 50. He scrambled. And they get the sack.
Well, the defense is doing a great job of getting pressure on this quarterback. That time they brought the blitz, and the defensive line was able to break through and come up with a big sack.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. He's taken down around the 47-yard line. Called his own number on that one.
I like the idea of trying to run here, but the defense really made him pay the price for trying to run.
Big kick here to try to pin the offense deep in their own territory. Signals for a fair catch. This senior quarterback's having a great game, Kirk.
Well, this is kind of what you expect from your senior quarterback. The guy knows the system. He's been around. And right now he's going out and executing and leading his team down the field.
This offense has given the fans a lot to cheer about. Can they deliver more? It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold? Throwing left. That close to being intercepted.
The defense always likes to see a pass broken up, but getting the turnover would have been really big.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. He tackles him hard at the 8-yard line. Caught with room to work across midfield. And he was that close to turning that into a big play. Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play. He's at the 30. Makes it to the 24.
It's nothing more effective than a team can do offensively than to pound the ball right at the defense, trying to wear them down.
To be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
So it's 2nd down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the 1st down. Got a man, watch out here. And that is 1st and goal.
That was a quick reaction to the blitz in mind. That's what you like to see out of a young quarterback. Just has to avoid pressure and get the ball out there on time.
Dips it to his receiver. Touchdown.
That's a positive for the passing game. It was absolutely the right call in that situation.
And he hits the PAT. Let's throw out to Reese now for a studio update.
The Horned Frogs arrived today ranked 10th in the land. Let's take yet another peek at this game. And for TCU, they've surged into the lead. The Horned Frogs are on top, 24-21.
Well, there's some talk this week that we might see some upsets this week. I don't think you could ever expect that to happen. Excellent kick. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He's to the 20. He's knocked out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time up.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
He guns it left side. Catches it, and he's looking for more. Inside the 30. And that tackle very well could have saved the touchdown.
That makes it first and 10.
And the big pickup through the air has made it first and 10. They failed down here the last two times. They'll give it off here. And the back gets 3 on the carry. Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's a good start on that game. That makes it first and goal.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Tackle and the 2. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 yards. That brings up second and goal.
And the goal line defense digging in here. So here we go. It's third and goal from the 2-yard line. The intimidation factor is definitely here when you're playing in this stadium.
You see how the defense just swarmed to the ball carrier? That was fantastic pursuit.
He's hit immediately.
Last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game?
Brought down at the 3-yard line.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up second and 9.
Second down. Got to be careful down here, deep in your own territory. Get to that quickly. He's just established a new school record for single-game passing yards.
Every single pass he has thrown has been spot on today. The guys catching the ball have been pretty sharp, too.
From their own 20-yard line. It's first down.
Well-designed route and a confidently thrown football by the quarterback. You need those things to make any offense work.
So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Wants to go long and does.
You like a team that's ready to defend the pass. It takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
Third down.
Completes it across the middle. He's tackled at the 47. From the 47-yard line. First down. To the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Oh, you got deep?
Quick throw out to the receiver. And he's taken down around the 28-yard line. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Quick out to his receiver. That's a great tackle. That's one. So it's 2nd down. About 2 yards to go. Snags it complete out of bounds, though, and they're going to lose yardage. A fun week for one team, a nightmare for the other. It's final. Texas 65, LSU 21. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.